from the Opus Radio News Center, this is an Opus Radio News Update.
Good Wednesday morning. I'm Al Quartemont with your web news update. Alexandria will get some national exposure tonight. The Sci-Fi Network program Ghost Hunters has its season premiere at 8 p.m. It will feature the 16 days it filmed in downtown Alexandria back in December. The Ghost Hunters crew did paranormal investigations of the Hotel Bentley, Finnegan's Wake Pub, and the Diamond Grill restaurant. In fact, the Diamond Grill will host a premiere party tonight from 6 to 9 p.m. Fort Polk and the Joint Readiness Training Center holding a town hall meeting tonight. That will be on Facebook. It's a virtual town hall that starts at 6:30, billed as a chance both for Fort Polk and the local community to answer questions about the post, all from their own homes. JRTC officials will answer questions about policies and procedures at the facility. It is the first time they've tried an event like this. Now, to participate, what you do is get on Facebook, search for JRTC in Fort Polk, and then look for the Town Hall tab. How's this for good luck? A Gina woman who bought a Louisiana Lotto ticket for the first time this month. Turns out she was the sole winner of the February 16th jackpot. It was just under $1 million, $999,391 to be exact. Shirley Bowens of Gina is taking home just under $700,000 after taxes. The 59-year-old Bowens bought her winning ticket at the Airport Grocery on Highway 8 in Gina. The store will get a $10,000 bonus because they were the ones that sold that ticket. Let's take a look at some of your state news headlines now. Despite perceptions to the contrary, President Obama's administrator in charge of Gulf oil spill claims says his efforts to compensate victims have exceeded federal law requirements. Kenneth Feinberg insisting the openness and transparency of the process has been, in his words, quote, nothing short of extraordinary. Feinberg making those comments in a federal court filing in New Orleans. There have been widespread complaints about the handling of payouts from BP's $20 billion fund. In fact, when he heard about Feinberg's self-assessment, U.S. Senator David Vitter saying on Facebook, he can't be serious. The state's two largest teachers union and a budget watchdog group are opposing Governor Jindal's plans to seek extensions of several business tax breaks. Now, the governor wants the legislature to continue the program that's called Quality Jobs Program. It gives tax rebates to companies that create new jobs with specific wage and benefit levels. The governor also wants to extend tax credits for companies that conduct research and development here in the state, firms that commercialize technology that's developed at Louisiana colleges, and also digital media developers. The Louisiana Federation of Teachers, the Louisiana Association of Educators, and the Louisiana Budget Project have weighed in against those tax breaks, but the governor says they will help Louisiana compete for jobs. The state's top college governance board is interviewing its only finalist to become the next higher education commissioner. The LA Board of Regents conducting the public interview this morning with the Arkansas Department of Higher Education Director Jim Purcell. If that interview goes well, Purcell is expected to be offered and take the job, which will pay him $275,000 a year. The state has been without a higher education commissioner since July. Well, despite the state being pretty tight with money, it has agreed to pay $300,000 to move a massive 150-year-old oak tree in Iberia Parish within the next few weeks in order to complete a service road along U.S. Highway 90. The State Department of Transportation and Development says they agreed not to cut down the tree, which is called Mr. Al by local residents, after several of them and the Optimist Club there petitioned to save it. The tree will be moved within 30 days, allowing the road project in New Iberia to be completed in the beginning of summer. The Emmy Award-winning competitive cooking show Top Chef this week will feature seafood from the Gulf Coast, with New Orleans' own top chef John Besh serving as one of several judges. Besh says the cable show is giving the Gulf Coast the chance to showcase its seafood, which he says is safe to eat and the best tasting on the market today. The coast seafood industry, as you know, has been fighting that negative perception about its product since the Gulf was fouled by the massive oil spill back in April. The show will air on Bravo tonight, so you've got a lot to watch on cable TV between Bravo and Sci-Fi. In Wednesday sports, his popularity with Saints fans unfortunately not matching his productivity on the field. Jeremy Shockey, released by the Saints yesterday, spent 3 seasons in New Orleans, 139 catches, 1,460 yards, and 6 touchdowns. That was in 38 regular season games. You know, he missed a lot of time because of injuries. Now with the development of Jimmy Graham for the Saints this year, the rookie, made Shockey a little more expendable. The Hornets preparing to return to the court tonight to face Blake Griffin and the Los Angeles Clippers. Hornets are on a 3-game losing streak. They've lost 7 of their last 8 since Emeka Okafor went down with an injury. The LSU men's basketball team looking to end a 10-game losing streak tonight when they travel to Mississippi State. And lots of baseball to tell you about from last night. The LSU Tigers getting 5 shutout innings from Tyler Jones in a 13-0 win over UNO. Menard's Jacob Williford pitched well for NSU last night, but they still lost to Mississippi State 6-4. LSUA topped ETBU 7-1, and Louisiana College traveled up to Shreveport last night to take on LSU Shreveport. They lost 11-3 to the Pilots, who are the number 13 team in NAIA. We will have more news for you on our Truth 104.3 FM Facebook page. You can always send us your news, sendlawnews@opusbroadcasting.com. I'm Al Quartemont.